Well, well, well. Good morning, Doug Rice. 6 a.m. It is 19th of January 2021. Welcome to the Doug Rice Show. I am, in fact, Doug Rice, the one and only, on YouTube, name of the channel. We do two shows a day. We do 6 a.m. show. We do a 6 p.m. show, Arizona time, which is now Mountain time. I thank everyone for showing up. Hump Day. How do you feel? Are you avoiding caucasity? Okay, I'm hoping so. Anyway, hope I am being heard. I believe I am live. I believe all is well, and I do believe hopefully people will show up. Okay, so today I have a full plate. I want to make up for yesterday. I'm hoping that all who show up may be interested in what I am sharing. It is some good stuff. Now, let's be sure I am on air. I believe I am, so I might as well just keep talking. You guys will show up. So, Black News, order of the day, where we are. Tell me this. I'm not able to find the stream from yesterday in my history, so I'm wondering, is it recording? And I believe I should also start recording. Let's do that. Boom. Bam! Welcome, one and all, to the Doug Rice Show. My name is Doug Rice. It is 6:03 in the morning. Welcome to the show, and welcome one and all. So what we normally do, especially at 6 a.m., is sorry about that, is we go over search term, Black News. Very simple search term. And today, the hits just keep coming. Now, the one thing I'm a little bit distracted, the reason I am a little kind of nervous is I'm wondering, am I live? So I'm going to have to look into that. I believe I am. I have not seen anybody show up. So now the question begs, am I actually live? So let's see. I think I can find out. And I do believe I will. Everybody just relax. And let's see if we can discover what's happening. Let's see. Okay. So it looks as if, let me make sure. Oh, it looks as if, let me make sure. I am live. All right, 6 a.m. in the morning. How is everyone doing? This is Doug Rice. Welcome to the Doug Rice Show. There you are, Tina. I was trying to make sure I was good. I guess I'm on time. I'm usually late, and everybody's used to it. Okay. Just wanted to make sure that I was on. This new fangled thing, this OBS 27.13, it's a 64-bit program. It has gotten me a little nervous this morning. I wanted to make sure that I could be heard, wanted to make sure that I was, in fact, live. I see that I am. Welcome and grand rising to one and all, Hebrews everywhere. In the sound of my voice. You know, I took some real time this morning to prepare. Not necessarily, again, program, because I'm not programming you. What's going on is that I have to look deeper in the news because, I'm kind of clipping every day, twice a day in the pace, so I've got to dig deeper so we're not redundant, we don't repeat ourselves. Now, I have traversed this morning's offerings, and most folks understand I use Bing, and the only reason I use Bing and the only reason I use Microsoft, because it opens up everything in nice, neat little tabs for me, and I'll show you what I mean. So all of these. So today we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 topics of discussion where we will look into these discussions and delve into them deeply. I'm just wiping my glasses off, getting something out of my eye, turning off the other little heater, and then coming to sit down quickly at my desk because I'm the only one here. All right, so let me do the shout outs. Grand Rising, Tina, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Oh God, I'm so glad I'm on. Grand Rising, Jason DeLong, good morning. D-Boss71, as always, with us. Jason, Christine Burr. You're not cold, are you? Okay. Like, subscribe, share, hit the notification button. Today, folks, I'm still watching them. And you know, it's like a slow bullet. That's what I'm seeing as I look at the pundits, round tables, and other shit is occurring. You know, we're keeping up with the whole insurrection, the whole Donald Trump, you know, the Trump family and their whole, just the criminal enterprise. And I noticed something. I looked at Trump and his family. They're all standing up. You know, they get shots of them. You know, they're standing up in their nice tailored suits and trying to look wealthy and successful. And I just noticed that in their minds, they're a respectable bunch. As they are gazed upon in their own minds, they appear and present themselves a respectable group. But from where I stand, as I look at Letitia James, who Eric Trump tried to clown, boy, I know they cannot stand the fact that black people are looking up their skirts. Black people with the authority to look at records and question decisions regarding Trump's business. Oh man, you talk about being bastards. Oh, he did not like black people. He does not like black people now. None of them do. Oh my goodness. It's horrible. I mean, goodness, it's like we're piling on and making progress in some respect. But here's the issue I have. They're too confident. They're too confident. And the reason they're too confident is because the fix is in. These folks know that everything being done to them in time can be undone, folks. It is sinister, minister. It's not a fucking joke. I mean, the Caucasified attitude of just the self-aggrandizing, self-importance, just knowing that there's every likelihood they will get away scot-free without ever paying a fucking price, and they wear it like new jewelry on each wrist where cuffs belong. Right? So good morning. I'm Doug Rice. Welcome to the Doug Rice Show. You know, I tend to drift into a little narrative and some observations that you may find informative and at the same time perhaps entertaining. Who knows? But if you like this effort, if you like the way I flow, for God's sake, show support. Check out the links that Trina will provide, and let's go on this ride together. Hebrews, for God's sake. I mean, we can't go anywhere. We're trapped. It's true. No, don't even think about leaving. Let me tell you something, folks. You know, they could have shipped this out upon, emancipation. And it would have been the most magnanimous thing the United States could have ever done. They would have been known as the best people on the planet. Let me tell you something. So they put the Emancipation Proclamation in order. I don't know why they called it an Emancipation Proclamation if they were freeing us. It should have just been called the Freedom Proclamation, but I digress. If they had simply signed off on that document and then made preparations to ship our black asses back where they found us, folks. The elevation of the American, vision, the folks who are here would have been looked upon as almost saints. Spend the money. 12, 13 million of us get about 12, 13 million acres over in Africa in the 1800s. It would have been a steal. Support that which you destroyed and building it back up, and the United States would have been the superpower to contend with for the ages. But no. First, you're not letting anybody go. That's fucking crazy. There's no freedom involved. There's emancipation. We'll emancipate you like children. Oh, and like children, we'll keep you stupid. So we'll emancipate you, we'll give you no guidance, no education, no assistance being infused into our society. In fact, we'll release you into the wilds with no help, no anything, and hunt you down and put you in chains for the sole crime of being black. At which point we'll toy with you for decades. We'll toy with you voting wise here. We'll toy with you citizen wise here. We'll toy with you rights wise here. We'll give you and take you and give you and take you and fuck you up and watch you succeed and tear that down and see you prosper and bomb it from the air. Fuck you, motherfuckers. This ain't a game. And ain't nothing changed. And we're going to see that this morning. 6 a.m., the Doug Rice Show. Welcome, folks. Listen! Wake your fucking asses up. This is not going away. It's going to get worse. It's going to get worse for us. And you know what? It's going to be interesting. Those of us who imbibe in the nonsense, who further the lie, who are neck up in the caucasity, just swimming in it, we're going to get fucked up too. Yeah, y'all all going to come home eventually. You know, those of you that survive your experience, those of you that get out, we're going to welcome you back with open arms. Abso-fucking-lutely. Yeah, because you ain't going to have no place else to go. You're going to find that out. Your wealth, your money, your fame, your popularity. In the final analysis, you're a Negro. You're a Hebrew. You'll either come back to the congregation or you will perish. Welcome. Good morning. We are going to have some good fun today. Hope you got your coffee. If you don't, go grab it. Hurry the fuck up. I ain't got all goddamn morning. What's wrong with you? Oh! Monetizing. Yeah, YouTube, that's probably over. I think I got $32. Hey, it's a tank of gas. It's a half a tank of gas. It's a quarter. Everybody still here? Good. All right. Good. Courtney Adams. Good morning. They turned on the 5G times. Flights have been canceled. Courtney, you didn't know the 5G is what it's all about, baby. You know, listen, I mean, the 5G is the thing. Listen, you think 5G is something. You haven't even heard about 6G, have you? Dear God, we're in trouble. I mean, but kingdom is coming. Kingdom is coming. Listen, folks, I think of the kingdom as, you know, it's obvious by the reflection of what's fucking going on now. We know God's kingdom is on the way because these folks are headed headlong into a train wreck. They don't know what to do. Chinese complaining about their birth rates now. What are you talking about? I don't even believe you guys are actually talking about your birth rates are going down. There's a billion of you. And you're panicking? You're panicking. There's a billion of you and you're panicking. There's no telling what you're liable to do. Dear God, and I just can't even imagine what might be on your mind. I don't even, because look, if a billion of you are panicking because your birth rates are low, we got about 400 million of them over here that are losing their fucking minds. What is in store for Hebrews without the kingdom? Partner, dude, let me tell you. It would be all bad if God was not on his way. If the creator of all things, that which set us apart, our God, yeah, you know, in comparison to the other gods that are clearly manipulating things and doing all kinds of things to kind of agitate their worshipers and going completely nuts. I don't know why they're doing this shit. But we're going to get it all straightened out. It will be us that does so because it's in our purview. That is why we are here. That is why we are still here. You didn't know that? They haven't needed us for a minute. You understand that the work has been done. The wealth has been built. The greed is complete. But they got to keep us around. First, to remain that superpower. Second, they can't destroy us because, well, we're set apart. And still, we rise. So, I know, right? They've been trying to get rid of us for a minute. It ain't working though. But now they have a plan. Now they have a plan. And they have a real purpose because their gods are telling them time is short. I don't have my watch on, but that's what, you know, right? Their gods are stirring the pot. You know why. They know the Creator fast approaches this planet. They have been confined here for centuries, tiddling with their folks as their folks pray to them. You understand that we pray to God Almighty. They pray to God knows what. Right, we're not all the same. No, we're not all the same. Oh, we are so not all the same. Let's get to it. All right, let's do it. All right, here we go. So, black news, I drift. Black news is the topic. I look it up, I find it, and then I share it. All right, so, you know what? Listen to me. Some of the stuff, I look at it, I just want to make sure I give you the good shit first. Oh, coffee. Everybody ready? Everybody ready? Okay. This one just slipped in my view. Y'all will like this. Let me copy paste this puppy right here because you folks are going to like this one a lot. All right, here we go. Oh, here we go. Here we go. So what happened is they took a killer, a guy who murdered somebody, okay, and the governor pardoned him. Now I don't know the particulars in that because, as you know, I don't do the whole. But here's the deal: pardoned Kentucky killer sentenced to 42 years in prison. So, London, Kentucky, a man pardoned by Kentucky's former governor for her 2014 drug robbery killing will return to prison to serve a 42-year federal sentence for the same crime. Well, let me help you out. Let me put things in perspective for you so that you understand why I do what I do. The man in question, oh my goodness, are you going to make me sit through it? Really? I hate that they make me sit through the commercials. So, Patrick Baker, convicted of murder, there he is. During a drug trafficking crime last year in a federal trial. He has been out of prison since 2019 when former Kentucky Governor Matt Bevin pardoned him for the slaying of Donald Mills. He had political connections. His family did. And there's the guy that pardoned him. There he is. Okay? And fortunately, federal authorities. But let's talk about this. How come we're not looking into this guy who gave a pardon to a killer? Something that would, I mean, do I need to? They pardoned him, and now they pardoned him? Oh my God. I mean, y'all just make it obvious. Fuck it. His family's got connections. Call the governor. How you doing? My son killed some dude, black dude usually, right? During drug offense, whatever. Big deal, right? It's drugs. Once you give him a pardon, I'll slip something somewhere. You know. No worries. Then they find it and they go, you know what? Get your ass to jail, dude. 42 years. I bet his heart sunk. Good. You know. I mean, but why don't we look at the father and why don't we look at the fucking governor and why don't we throw their motherfucking trifling asses in jail too? All the way in jail. How about right next to the fucking son? I mean, let's get real. No, ain't gonna happen, huh? The topic is that he got his, not that he almost got away, right? Is that the topic? I mean, let's just sweep it under the rug and forget about it. Don't put the two clowns that got him out in jail. And what did he do? I bet he had a good old time. I bet that dude was living it up. There ain't no way he didn't brag about that shit. You can't not brag about that. Yeah, man, I killed somebody. My father called the governor. Pardon, partner. What? Word. Just like that, when I move, you move, right? Still grinning, motherfuckers. Let me tell you something. I'm sure a few of us know a governor too. But I dare say, I don't even think black people would even call. Oh, are you crazy? Can you imagine your son gets charged with murder, convicted, not charged, but convicted. And you, having an association with the governor, you call up the black governor, you say, hey, what's up, man? What's happening? Chilling, right? Say, man, my boy got picked up convicted of murder. You think you can do something about that? And you and I both know more likely we would look at each other on the phone and go, Negro, are you crazy? Hang up the phone. But not, no problem. Still grinning? Okay, let's continue. Fuck it. This is the Doug Rice Show, and I'm not fucking playing. I'm gonna throw it right in your fucking face so you realize. So that you fucking stand what the goddamn is happening. This ain't no joke. Listen to me. With every decision, with every circumstance, with every occurrence, with every incident, with every murder, with every injustice, they telegraph what the fuck they intend. This is not something you need to grin at. I know the distraction is real. Oh, I understand. And I understand you look somewhat foolish being so serious in such a fun fucking time. But damn! Good Lord! Let's continue. All right, so, I mean, wake up. Is that the midweek message? What's wrong with us, man? All right, so I like this. I like this. From MSN. Always here to help me out. I don't know. This one is interesting. So a spice company says for Martin Luther King Day, it made the statement that all Republicans are racist and wants to shoot a black person. So on Martin Luther King Day, Spice Company sent out an email calling Republicans racist, who largely hope to one day shoot a black person. Benzie Spices, a Wisconsin-based company, issued an email promotion on the 14th, dubbing the MLK holiday weekend Republicans Are Racist Weekend. Wow. Promotion went on to accuse Republicans of opposing BLM's success in moving America towards greater equality for black people in many ways. The first real success since the time of Dr. King during the racial justice protests that erupted nationwide during the summer of 2020. Bullshit. Complete and utter bullshit. Let me tell you what the bullshit is. No! King did not move America toward greater equality. No, he did not do that. And stop fucking saying he did. Will you please stop? First, I find no lie in the headline. Not a single fucking falsehood is here. Yes, Republicans for the most part are racist. And yes, Republicans for the most part live and breathe and hope to one day shoot one of us. Motherfucker what? That's the truth. You don't like the truth? Well, it's right there for you. And thank God a spice company of all fucking companies decided to put that truth in an email and circulate it, because for God's sakes, it is true. You know, bunch of racist rednecks that want to shoot black people. That is a fucking fantasy that rednecks have. What? What? Is there a lie? No, there's no lie there. Are they living out this fucking fantasy on a daily basis? Yes. Can it be triggered at the mere sight of a Hebrew? Yes. So what the fuck? So somebody said it out loud. Great. Welcome again to the Doug Rice Show. 6:26 in the morning. I'm feeling rather good this morning. Yes. The coffee, the Folgers is the key. It's the key. and I don't drink alcohol. So all of the brain's synaptics are firing on full fucking speed as I read about what we must avoid. Good morning. How are you? Welcome. This is Doug Rice. I am, in fact, Doug Rice, in full color, coming at you unfettered, unmolested. Hopefully the fucking video is working. Can you hear me? I'm sure the neighbors can, and I don't give a fuck. We've slept long enough. Wake the fuck up. Let's continue. Yeah, all Republicans are racist, and generally they want to shoot a black person. I mean, that's just hands down truth. Fuck you. Oh my goodness, this one, they just hit me. This one. Good morning, Hebrews. You're gonna love this. You're gonna like this one, folks. Yeah. So yesterday, I went over the fact that they thought this was not a crime. No charges! That's what they said. I remember it distinctly. Do you remember it? Yesterday. If you can't remember it, simply look at the video. But now a new twist on why they will not hold to account the murder of a prince, one of our Hebrews. Look at this shit. Isn't this interesting? Kansas Stand Your Ground law prevents charges in black teen's death, says the district attorney. Yeah, let that one settle in, motherfuckers. So they restrained this young man in a juvenile detention center. He died. And now the district attorney has claimed that the Kansas Stand Your Ground law protects the assailants, the perpetrators, from prosecution. Now, I need you to understand this carefully. Had that been a white child that had died at the hands of these reckless motherfuckers, let me tell you, the parents of that child would raise hell with high water to maintain a persecution of that situation. And no stand your ground law would get in the way of their satisfaction. I kid you fucking not, people, please. But it's a Negro. Still grinning? Now I want you to consider just the framing of this situation. A child died, a 17-year-old Hebrew died at the hands of individuals charged with his protection. They restrained this child. The child died. And now they have the unmitigated gall to say that Stand Your Ground protects, motherfuckers, don't you get it wrong, protects those responsible. And if I see a grin on a Negro's face today, I'm liable to slap it off their fucking face. Good morning. Good morning. Another day in America. It's interesting. I wonder how the parents of this young man feel. A law designed to protect victims, people in fear for their own existence, used to protect people who have murdered a Hebrew. You're in fear of a 17-year-old in a juvenile detention center, are you? Perhaps you should choose another profession. Dear God. I'm Doug Rice. getting more and more firm in my belief in how deeply we need to stay the fuck out of Caucasity's face. Are you serious? All right, let's find something else before I get somehow. Okay, so listen. First, I'm of the mind that we are duplicating history. I think we're living through duplication of history, and I think we're like twofold. I think we're so far removed from Reconstruction and Jim Crow and the 1920s and the time where we were. Oh boy, let me tell you, being black in the 20s was an adventure, baby. Whew, boy, you never know. Let me tell you what we did. We stayed to ourselves in the 1920s. Who, child? Oh, we got the fuck out of here. Don't you lie. But look now, in the 60s and 50s, it's like a mirror image. I'm lying? Watch this. This is interesting. Well, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s 1957 speech on voting rights declares, "Give us the ballot." And as we can see, young Martin there voting for the bullshit. That remains and remains and continues. And here we are today, 2022. What are we asking for? The ballot. Oh, right. Yeah, they've made some interesting moves, specifically in states like Texas and these other places where they got one ballot for like millions of people. That's convenient. And I know I've mentioned that they're giving water to folks waiting in line. That's a crime. Don't make it so obvious that you don't want black people to vote. But it's just interesting how the Democrats, who will do nothing for black people, ever stop. Right? They're encouraging us to suffer the heat, misery, inconvenience, the possible cancellation of that which we give to them in hopes that they might do something for us. Still grinning? We're repeating history. Get the fuck off the goddamn hamster wheel. What the fuck's wrong with us? Are you fucking serious? We voted in Republicans and Democrats and Republicans since 57. And we're asking for the same goddamn thing what are you doing? Seriously? Listen, y'all come on, bring it in. Everybody just bring it in. Come on over. Don't worry about it. I know. Come on. That ain't gonna do shit. Come on. Everybody, come on. Hebrews, bring your ass over here. Stop asking for them to do something for you. Stop. We've been asking for the same thing since 1957. They're not going to give it to you. In fact, if it looks like you got something, they're going to take it. Am I getting through? Or do you still believe? Do you believe? Red Mal Sharpton. Fat cat. Al Sharpton. Still churning, still burning, still earning. Getting wealthy off the struggle. Boy, I tell you, what a con, what a scam. Boy, I tell you, Jesus, boy, that's some shit right there. Now you got your own TV show. And they ain't never going to give a shit. You know it. I'm going to go ahead and say, Rev Mal, that they've told you to your fucking face, you'll never get shit, but you can have a TV show. And we'll all enjoy watching you struggle to get what you will never receive. Isn't that fun? So, give us the ballot. Man, fuck your ballot. Please. Waste of fucking time and energy. Is it not so? Is it not so? Oh, real? What do you got? Juneteenth? Was you got that? Juneteenth? Everybody good? You good? Next, they'll give us Kwanzaa right along with Christmas. You'll be happy with that too, right? You want reparation. I got something for you. You want reparations. They're working on it. They're working on reparations, folks. I tell you they are. Yes, sirree, bye. They are. In fact, Barbara is working on reparations. Let me make sure this thing's doing what it's supposed to be doing. This, hold on, let me exit. Wait, exit. Now it's not going to go for me. I got this woman who is Barbara. There she is. Dear God, woman. Don't do that to me. Refresh yourself. Here we go. Barbara. She's working on it. Right? Let me get this out the way, right? This is what everybody wants, right? Everybody wants a handout. Everybody wants to, wants our due. So here we are. Representative Barbara Lee commemorates the 6th annual National Day of Racial Healing with panel on reparations and transformation. What the fuck? What the fuck are you doing? So this is the 6th annual National Day of Racial Healings. Who's been healed? Do you have a subject? Is there a patient that has shown some kind of racial healing as a result? And since this is the 6th annual National Day of Racial fucking Healing, itemize those who have been healed, please. I need names, dates, the whole deal. Workup, full medical workup, fecal, hair sample, blood. I want everything. Urine. I want to see the fucking transformation. Let the race just wash away on that day. If you don't get the okay. So we'll shelf that. Fine. So now a panel on reparations and Listen. In order for reparations to work, they're going to have to open the books. It's like getting made. It's like you're in the syndicate and the mob, you got Vinny Bag of Donuts, whoever, come over, you don't listen, you've been here, you're doing your thing. You've picked your cotton. You've taken the abuse. You've gone down with us at every turn. World War II, I, Civil War, everywhere. And now you want your cut. And you're forming panels about it. I get it, right? Well, in order for us to give you your reparations, Negroes, we're going to have to open the books. We'll get back to you. It's just not going to happen. Listen, man. First, you don't want their money anyway. Listen, stop. We got enough money. We got billions. In the black community, we got billions. The spending power of black people is beyond your wildest fucking dreams. All we got to do, stop spending money. Keep it. Spend it amongst ourselves. We got reparations. We do. We have all the fucking money we need. We got enough money we can create 3-4 fucking banks. We do. But we don't. What we do is, as Hebrews, stubborn as we are, we think we're welcome here. We take advantage of everything that they offer. And everything that they offer only benefits them. What are you doing? You want reparations? Give it to yourselves. They're never going to give you shit. And accepting that as fact is refreshing. It's liberating. For God's sake, folks, what's it gonna take? Maybe they need to just spit in your face. Which brings me to the next. I'm just kidding. All right, so Barbara Lee, I love you, baby, Hebrew. But stop. You'll get nothing. You know what? Maybe they just need to, if we had one or two which are out there that would look in Barbara Lee's face and look her directly in the eye, someone with the authority that would tell her and she would believe it, look her in the face and go, you'll get nothing. And then she believes it, and then she'll stop trying. We can put our energies elsewhere. Well, it's obvious they're not giving us anything. I've just gotten the word. We'll get nothing. So, what we should do, right? But we don't think along those lines. Here's our focus as Hebrews. We want to be a part, right? We want to be a part of, right? We want to be with, right? That's not their focus. You see, I've examined what they want. Let me tell you what they want. They want it all. They don't want to share. And you need to understand that. This is the crux of the issue. They want it all. That's the truth. And they're not being subtle about it now. And they have a plan to get it all and keep it all. But Most High on the way, kingdom, we all know that. But that doesn't take away from their plan. They want it all. Don't, listen, stop with the disingenuous fucking bullshit. Stop blowing smoke up my fucking ass. Stop! Stop with the, hey, everybody needs to know you're full of fucking shit. You want it all. And you don't want anyone else to have. And you'll do what it takes to get. Now, those are the ABCs of caucasity, folks. And you look it square in the fucking eye and you tell the fucking truth. You might just survive this shit. I'm Doug Rice. Barbara, they're not going to give you reparations. They want it all. You understand that they didn't want to give what they gave us. What the fuck are you talking about? They're trying to take that back. Oh, I'm having fun this morning, yes. All right, let's go. Okay. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out what's happening. I saw this one and immediately it was like, this is odd. This is odd. Okay, folks. What the fuck's going on? What is going on? So, caught on video. Pastor Mike Todd wipes spit on church members' face. Tulsa Pastor Mike Todd apologized via social media for wiping his saliva on a church member's face during a sermon. Okay, listen. Okay, so everybody just needs to bring it in. We all just need to come, everybody just needs to bring it in. Seriously, man. So all the shit that we're doing in fucking mimicry and in, just stop. We just need to bring it in. Just stop. Everything, we just need to stop in place, and we all just need to bring it in. Even Mr. Todd. Mr. Todd, no, you're not a pastor, sir. You're a black man. You're a Hebrew. Come on in. Drop all the bullshit. Don't put spit on anybody anymore. We're going to get this straightened out. We are going to get this straightened out. No, you're not going to wipe spit on people's faces, sir. No. Whatever came over you during that moment in time, the whole, and I understand you're trying to keep up the facade, the Baptist church, the going to church, the whole deal. We're going to eliminate that. All things that they've taught us that we do, all of the practices that we hold so dear, we're going to examine that shit closely. And Mr. Todd, Mike, pastor. No, you're not a pastor. When you come back, you just Mike. You're going to sit your fucking ass down over there. Shut the fuck up. You don't run shit. And everybody's just going to examine what the fuck we're doing here. Because that's crazy. And he did it to bless her, as I understand it. I don't even want to read it. You put spit on somebody's face during a sermon, did you? Well, you're all the way fucking gone. Caucasity has wrapped itself around your throat. And it is gripping. And I need you to come home. Don't do that. Wow, folks. Yeah. All right. Check this shit out. Isn't this funny? Now, they rejected democracy. They lied. Now the GOP is hailing Martin Luther King's legacy. Republicans who voted to overturn the presidential election and fueled a deadly riot at the U.S. Capitol say that they honor Martin Luther King's life of sacrifice for the greater good. Folks, let me tell you the hilarity of that whole circumstance. It would be absolutely beyond funny if it wasn't the U.S. government that killed Martin Luther King. Damn. I mean, it's right in our fucking faces, too. So the racist GOP holds Martin Luther King up as, you know, an example of what they stand for, yet kind of brush aside the fact that, well, Coretta sued the U.S. government to find out the truth, and they told her the truth. They killed Martin. Guess what they gave her? $1. That's what she sued for in order to get the truth, because she knows if she sued for hundreds of millions of dollars, they would have not told her the truth. So she sued the U.S. government to find the truth of the assassination of Martin Luther King. And on record, the U.S. government admits they killed Martin Luther King and then gave her a crisp $1 bill. Now, the GOP uses Martin Luther King's legacy to back their play. Still grinning? Still think shit's funny? When you go out there and you see them, when you go out there and you walk amongst our oppressors and you smile, do you know what the fuck you're smiling about? What's so fucking funny? Welcome to the Doug Rice Show. I apologize. I don't mean to bring everybody down, but dear God, really? You murdered him. Now you're hailing him. Jesus, make up your fucking mind. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, so I'm trying to understand this. What's the fuss? Stevie Wonder slams hesitant senators on voting rights. Of all folks, Stevie Wonder is as fed up as the rest of us with the stalling of voting rights legislation. And so, Stevie has some choice words. He says, cut the bullshit. What's wrong, Stevie? Can you see it clearly? Look, man, what do you think? Do you think the louder we yell, the more vigorous we get, they're going to give us what we... No, it's not. Since 1957, I think I showed you the photos, they've been bullshitting, so they're not going to cut the bullshit. In fact, Stevie, if I could simply explain it to you, they're going to produce more bullshit. And it's going to be funkier, thicker, that meaty shit, you know. It's got that meat smell to it. Now that baby shit, we're done with that. If you could only see it. Yeah, I said it. What? Fuck out of here. All right, so here's the deal, man. I mean, I think I've said it more than once. I mean, you killed the man. So in NBC News, what, you want the 13-year-old granddaughter and the Martin Luther King III, all up in our faces on this day. Why? Because, well, you killed the motherfucker, and, you know, let's celebrate the folks left behind. You know, we robbed the granddaughter of a grandfather. We took the, the son from the father from the son. Now they're up espousing the same shit that got their relative murdered by the U.S. government as they demand from the U.S. government voting rights. What the fuck's going on? If anyone gets it, you would expect these motherfuckers to get it. But they don't get it. They don't get it. They don't get it. They don't care about what you want. They don't fucking care. They don't care what Negroes want. Do they think that throwing these two clowns in my face is supposed to somehow move my goddamn needle? Man, let me tell you something. When you spit in the fucking wind, keep a handkerchief handy. You're going to need it. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck. Give me a break. Give me a break. What they going to do? Oh, they're going to change? Are we just going to get the change of the folks that are up in arms about somebody stealing their country to the point that they go to their capital and smear shit on the walls? Are they going to change? Are you looking for it? Is there hope? Is there prayer, thoughts and prayers as well? Sorry, I'm just giving it to you 100%. And it's 6:53 in the morning on the 19th of January, 2022. This is the Doug Rice Show. Welcome, one and all, to the Doug Rice Show. I am, in fact, Doug Rice, giving you the facts, just the facts, and only the fucking facts. Inviting you all to wake the fuck up. Inviting you all to understand where the fuck you are. Inviting you all to accept how we got here. Our origins. It's what they want to erase. They don't want you to remember how you got here. Because it focuses a little too keenly on why you're being treated the way you're being treated today. Let's not talk about that. All right, here we go. Okay, so I was not trying to figure this out. Black pundit claims Jeopardy producers blocked Trebek from naming his successor. So let me understand this. You think that Alex Trebek wanted a black woman to replace him in Jeopardy, and the producers stopped him from choosing you. Is that what he told you, dear? Is that what Alex told you? I bet Alex got you in his office and said, you know, I wanted you. But the producers, they're just fighting me. And even though I've been on the show since God forever, and I have complete authority over who the fuck will replace me, you better believe it, I'll burn it all down. I'm telling you that it's the producers that stopped me from choosing you. A black woman. Of course I wanted a black woman to replace me. Hey, you take care. All right, call me. All right, bye-bye. Fucking moron. Of course they have a black woman. What are you, stupid? Keeping it 100. Just keeping it real. Come on now. You know, come on, man. You stupid. All right, so here we go. This one intrigued me. I thought this was rather interesting. Louisiana U.S. Senate candidate Gary Chambers smokes marijuana joint in new ad. Chambers, a black progressive activist, is running on pro-marijuana legalization reform. Well, bless his heart. I'm just reminded of all the Hebrews, the Negroes, that served a lifetime for selling pot, obtaining pot, smoking pot, you know, shit that's legal now. And I went to a dispensary myself a few days ago, picked up a magazine. Opened up the magazine, there's, you know, the pot dispensaries, and the staff is being shown. The pot dispensary staff, the pot growers, the owners, the huge groups of people smiling their way to wealth. And as you can imagine, not a Negro in sight. Isn't that interesting? And to think they started their campaign against drugs with marijuana, stating their fear was that white women would have sex with black men. And now marijuana is, for all intents and purposes, legal. And everybody's getting rich except us. You still grinning? Thanks for tuning in to the Doug Rice Show. I am Doug Rice. Yes, that is me, the one, the only. What I tend to do is I tend to get up early in the morning, look over the news, peruse, and then report what I see, what I read to you. Of course, the whole point and purpose is the kingdom, is the fact that we are Hebrews, the fact that we are set apart. We are surrounded by the nations that we defeated long ago, who have an attitude. I love saying attitude, because they do. Some, unbeknownst to themselves, have this attitude for no apparent reason. They just don't like us. I would tell them why, but I don't want to exacerbate the situation. I could further tell them the future events that are upon us, but again, I don't want to aggravate anyone. We, as Hebrews, should read scriptures and understand our place in history. There's a reason we are who we are. Set apart by the Most High God of all creation, who is returning, fast approaching, will arrive with the kingdom, because, well, he said that's what's going to fucking happen. So, Hebrews, you need to be prepared. Just prepare yourself mentally. Nothing you can really do. Just kind of protect yourself, stay to yourself, kind of pray, stay in scriptures, recognize what's happening, and wait. The whole world is in the power of evil. Donald Trump's rise solidifies that fact. Right? So we know who's who and what's what. Our job is to recognize our place in this dynamic, to be on guard against every assault, physical, spiritual, mental. Shake off the chains that have entrapped us in this society. Examine our practices, our beliefs, our values, and remove from our psyche anything in contrast to God's will. Folks, that's the simplicity of it all. Turn your back on this world. Let me tell you, friendship with this world makes you an enemy of the Most High God. All right, that's about it. That's all I got at 6:59. I'm right on time. My voice feels good. The equipment works. Yeah, I heard that myself. All right, so let me say hello and goodbye to everyone. Thanks for tuning in. I'm glad everyone. Damn, there's a lot of people here. Okay, so let me start from the bottom. Dre Jones, what up? Tina, thank you for doing your job. Courtney, thank you so much. Arthur Bacon, 6 degrees of separation. We related. Courtney, how you doing? I'm just reading up. Gunmetal Sage. Fire. Tina Ray, moderator. Tina Ray, moderator. Tina. I don't know. I'm gonna make shit up. Fuck you. I got no goddamn music. I got no theme song. But right. So that's the best I got. Thanks, Tina. Dre Jones, Antoinette. Time to get the hell up out of here. It's almost time. Oh, yeah. No, it's going to be given. We got to get it on land. We're going to get on land. We're going to make it on land. Everybody's going to get on land. Okay? Hey, listen to me. This I can say with certainty. All is unfolding according to God's plan. We are not in this shit. That's all. There's the reason there's no fear mongering. I'm not telling you to panic. In fact, do the opposite. Relax. Relax, enjoy the show, have faith in the Most High God. I mean, you got to think of this. We were wandering through the desert 40 years. There had to be little nondescript Hebrews, people of no real name, just kind of going along with the program, hoping everything. They made it. It's the little guys like us. Got a chance, you know? You just got to thread the needle, baby. We're out of here. Y'all know, they know, you know. You know. All you got to do is look and see what they're doing. They're losing their fucking minds for some reason. Hebrews, steer clear. Don't get involved. No, we don't got to take sides. We've helped you enough. Your turn to get all this shit because we know what's going to happen after you get everything sorted out. We know what's on your mind. And so does the Most High. And when it is they touch my eyeball. All right. That's it. That's all I got. All right, everybody, be prepared for this evening's soiree. All right, that's it. All right, you guys have a wonderful day. Hey, like, subscribe, share. Hit the notification button. And, of course, Detrina has put in the links for any of you that wish to support this effort. And for that, I appreciate and thank one and all. Remember, get that goddamn grin off your face if you decide to go out. See what it does for you. I'm Doug Rice. Good morning.